Hello everybody, my name is Fallen Talon and I am going to be doing some Sky Factory 2 tutorials. I have seen a lot of Sky Factory 2 tutorials. I've seen a lot of tutorials on how to do specific items, how to do an ME system, how to build a cobble gen, how to start a reactor, how to go to the deep dark, stuff like that. But since Bacon Donuts kind of updated it to Sky Factory 2 versus Sky Factory 1, I haven't really seen a lot of how to get started in Sky Factory 2. There's lots of tutorials on Sky Factory 1, but Sky Factory 2 is considerably different. There are probably about 60 to 70 different mods versus Sky Factory 1, and so it changes things. It changes the way you kind of have to get a little bit further in the game versus how you did things in Sky Factory 1. So some of Bacon Donuts Sky Factory 1 tutorials are still the same, and some of them aren't. So I'm just going to kind of run through some basic stuff and kind of see if I can help out some new Minecraft players get started in Sky Factory 2. So we're going to start a new single player world and create new world, and we're going to call it Sky Factory 2 Tutorial World 1. Create new world. And so I'm just going to try and go over the basics. I'm not going to try and go step by step, except for on kind of complicated things. So if there's something that you want to see, something that I need to explain, just let me know. And let me know in the comments, and I'll be happy to, explain it, or I can go back through and do another video of it and try and explain it better for you. So just in case you are brand new to Sky Factory 2, welcome. This is your world. It's got nothing in it except a tree, and underneath the tree is a piece of dirt. So we're gonna get started here. You start with 3 books and a torch. The first tip I always tell new players is to go ahead and open your inventory, go to options. So once that goes away, press global and go to inventory again, and you're going to want to change this to utility mode. What that does is that gives you the option to turn on magnet mode. A lot of more seasoned players will tell you that's cheating. I don't consider it cheating because, especially for new players, if you've never played this before, anything that you can't grab, you will lose, and once you lose it, it's gone forever. So once you have that done, you'll have to break the first set of leaves. Then you'll want to break your first 2 pieces of wood. You'll get an achievement for that. And then once you got those 2 broken, go ahead and go back into your inventory, break them both down into oak wood planks, make 1 set of those into a crafting table, put it back into the crafting square twice. Let's see if I can do this. There we go. Jump up there, put it up there, put these, oops, not in the buttons, in the sticks. You'll need all of these, so go ahead and just make them all into sticks. And then you turn them into crooks, and you hold down your tilde key, and that'll vein mine. And you see I got 8 oak saplings and 2 apples. If I hadn't turned on magnet mode, I would have probably lost all of those, or would have died trying to get them all off of the tree. So you get your crafting station back, you break down the rest of your tree. Come on. Doink. And you're on your dirt. And this is your entire world. Love your dirt, because it's your whole world. You're my whole world, dirt. Okay. So press and hold shift to hang off the side of the block, obviously. And then replant your sapling. Go into your crafting station, make these all into planks, then make them all into half slabs. You'll get plenty more, so don't worry about having extras left over. And boop. And be careful because there is a little bug to where if you were to try and step over there off of this one, because this one, see how it's on the top of the block, this one's on the bottom of the block. If you were to try and step over there, the game mechanics can't pick it up and you would fall through and die and lose all your stuff and have to start over again. So just be careful. So you need to have one at the top of the blocks. I usually just put it right next to the tree. The reason why is because you have to have somewhere to place your torch. But then the rest of them you want to have at the bottom because it prevents monsters from spawning. So you don't have to worry about having it lit up. So we just make a nice little pattern here. Doink, doink. Doesn't have to look pretty. This is just the beginnings. Just be careful and stay away from touching that block because you don't want to glitch through anything until you have a platform around you. And there you go. You can go ahead and place the rest of them. You don't need them right now. Ah! So there is Vein Miner in this pack. Please make sure to not vein mine all the slabs that you're standing on. Oh, I did it again. So, yep. You just go through and I have 6 more. We'll go over here. Doink, 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 doink. And it'll be a little bit crooked for right now, but that's fine. Okay. And so now we will twerk for trees. So, you have your mini map up there. If for some reason your mini map in the upper right hand corner doesn't show up, you can press N and N will make it show up. But that's not super important right now. It will be later when you go to other dimensions, but for right now in the overworld you don't really need to worry about it because there's nothing in the overworld. Those white things you do see on the minimap are just cloud formations. Basically if you look up you see those clouds, they're not really land, it's just clouds. I think it's Natura is the mod for those. So the most important thing on your screen right now is your biome. So you can spawn in a desert, it will still be fine. You can still get water. It's a lot more tedious, but it kind of adds to the challenge. Oh, I forgot to place my torch. Let me do that now. So place your torch there. Now you have light. Yay, light. Okay, awesome. So a good biome. This is a good biome. Forest Hills is a good biome to spawn in. Ocean, it spawns on the beach. Sorry about the screen vibrating. I am now twerking. Here in just a second you'll see twerk on the tree. That is the random bone meal effect brought to you by the twerking mod, which I believe is just called twerking for trees. I can't remember now. So basically what it does is just basically when you shift or sneak with your character, it applies a random bone meal effect to the tree, which may also possibly give you a seizure, but you know, whatever. And then the tree will grow, you know, based on its tick rates, and you know, may grow with the bone meal effect, which makes it grow faster. So as soon as we get some more wood, we'll make us a barrel, which then we can start getting some more dirt and planting some more saplings. Yay, saplings! So we're going to twerk here for a minute. I'll probably fast forward this and go ahead and make some more saplings. And come back when we have some more saplings. Yay! Okay, I'm pausing this to note that, first of all, Bacon Moon! Your first day will always have a full moon. And if you have the texture pack, it will have a bacon donut's face as the full moon. Sometimes the tick rates of the saplings get messed up, and sometimes you have to remove the sapling, replant it, and try again. Usually you can do this and it will work the first time. Sometimes you have to go so far as to remove the sapling, move the dirt to another location, and try again. It's a weird bug. I don't know what causes it. I don't know how to fix it other than move the item to another location and try again. Now back to twerking. And there we go. Tree, see? I broke it, and just a couple seconds later it decided to work. Alright, so we're going to take and break this down. Hold our tilde key. Oh. And thanks to inventory tweaks, we automatically get another crook. And there we go. Alright, and break this down. You have to have something in your hand to use vein miner. Oak sapling. Okay, and barrels are made with planks and slabs, so we'll turn, we'll just do one set of slabs. We'll just make one barrel for right now. And we will put said barrel right here. And we'll fill it up, and it takes 7 or 8 saplings. Sometimes it rounds it up, and you get a good amount out of 7. Sometimes most of the times it takes 8. So we got 2 silkworms, and we got 2 more apples, so that's good. You don't get very hungry, so you don't need to eat very often. Obviously, you're mostly just standing around twerking trees. Hi, bacon! You'll want to keep the apples. You want to keep one really on you. You don't have to keep a lot. You don't really need to stockpile them or anything. So just try and keep one, kind of as an emergency type thing. You'll get more, but definitely just try and keep one. So okay. And that's almost done, so we'll go ahead and plant that before we go back to twerking. Okay, dirt's done. Just left click on it, you'll get another piece of dirt, and I think we're gonna go, yeah, I think we'll go this way. Right there. Okay. And we'll plant another sapling, and you want to kind of stand in between them because I don't honestly know what the radius is. I haven't looked it up, but it's a pretty small radius, but it'll get both of them, and it'll apply the random bone meal effect to both of them. So alright, and back to twerking, and we'll come back after we've had like 5 or 6 of these trees, and once we got 5 or 6 pieces of dirt. So we'll be back. Alright, now you'll notice I've planted this one sapling off by itself. These three are pretty close together. This one's a little bit further away. The goal is once this one has grown, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to infest it with silkworms so that we can go ahead and start working on a sieve. Once we have a sieve, then we will go ahead and start sifting some of this dirt instead of just putting it down, and we will go ahead and get some stone from that, and that will start leading us into the Stone Age. So that's that. I think we're far enough along now that we'll start talking about some of the other stuff that we did while we were fast forwarded. Okay, so we made some more barrels, obviously. Go ahead and pick this up. We're not going to plant that down right now because we're going to save it for sieving. You notice I have 3 that are covered, and then I left 4 uncovered. These 4 uncovered are going to go ahead and collect water once it does rain. It's only day 1. That's not unusual that it won't rain. Go ahead and made one little chest. I've got 2 spare saplings in there just as backups. And gone ahead and extended the platform. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make farms and everything this way, and then I'm going to go ahead and make the mob farm this way. Let's see, how much wood do we have? We don't have quite enough to start working on the mob farm, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and fast forward a little bit more, get some more wood thrown down for a bigger base. Go ahead and expand it to the left and the right a little bit more, get that sapling wrapped up, and then I think I will come back once it's ready to go for the mob farm. So, okay, and we'll go from there. Okay, as you can see here, we went ahead and got all of we put in the silkworms, and we got the leaves infested, they turned all white, and we got us 26 string. Now, to make the silk mesh, you just put them all right here. When we need 2, we got just enough. So that's enough to make us 1 sieve. So to make a sieve, you can search it here. You can also search silk mesh. Oops, silk. And you'll see it here, silk mesh. I'll show you how to make it. And you can also right click with it, and it'll show you what it can be used to make, or what you can use it to make. So you use 2 silk mesh, 4 planks, and 2 sticks, and you make an oak sieve. So you get sticks, and you can actually right click on it, and you see this little question mark, hold shift and left click. It will put all of the items, if you have them available, it will put all the items into your inventory and basically craft it for you. So now we have an oak sieve, and we are going to put it, where do we want to put this? Let's put it, you know what, forget it, just put it right there. Right there next to our barrels and our chest. And I'm going to show you how to, actually I'm going to plant a sapling here so that we don't get mob spawning. Show you how to sieve some dirt. Get these two out. Do it with those two. So you jump up here. You don't have to. You can stand anywhere near it, especially with magnet mode turned on. And you just right click. It puts the dirt in it, and then you can either hold right click or keep right clicking, and it will, you see the percentage up there at the top, that will keep going down. And then once it reaches 0, it will give you, it will either give you something or it will give you nothing. It can give you nothing. It's a, it's a random percent. If you go back to NEI, which that's what this mod is, go back to NEI and you go to dirt and you right click, you can go here and it will show you what happens when you use the ex nihilo sieve on it, and it will show you the percentage. So it's 100% most time for the stone, for the 6 possible drops. So you will get at least 1 stone from each one dirt that you sieve. There's a 7% for grass seed, 7% for regular seeds, or I'm sorry, wheat seeds. Sugarcane is 3, melon seeds, blah 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 blah. Continues on. So, I mean, you can see each one, and gravel has the same for the sieve. You can see, the percentage of the stuff that you can get from sieving that. And we'll get into that stuff later, but for right now we'll finish doing that. So looks like we got 5 stone, a grass seed, and a wheat seed. So that's good. Once it rains, we can start planting some crops, and we can grow some grass. But for now, we can make 1 whole stone, and awesome. We have 1 whole piece of cobblestone. Yay! Starting to look like a world. Woo! Okay, so I think that's going to do it for this first tutorial. This is just the basics. What I will do is I will go ahead and cut it here, and then I will do another tutorial, and we'll do a mob farm, and hopefully a cobble gen if we can get some rain. It should rain. This is Forest Hills, so it shouldn't take too long to rain. So hopefully we will be back, and hopefully you guys like this. If you do like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment down below if you like it. If you don't like it, you know what? Leave a comment down below. Let me know how bad it sucks. If you want to see something different, if you want to see a more advanced tutorial, let me know. I can do tutorials on reactors, I can do tutorials on specific things, AE systems, whatever you want. Let me know down in the comments down below, and thanks so much for watching. Have a nice day.